Why does the black man serve the white man? Why does everything the black man do benefit the white man? Why does the black man say freedom is doing what I want to do? And why is it that everything he wants to do enriches the European?
Welcome to the desert of the real.
Holla, you wanted to join in. You've been holding on for a long time. What's up, brother?
Yo, what's up, everybody?
Peace. Holla, what's going on?
How's it going? Hey, what's up, Abby? Yeah, man. You already know what I gotta say, so
say it. Say it, bro.
And this is just me. I can't really speak for anybody else. I can only speak for myself. One of the things, and it's becoming more and more apparent as time goes on, for me in particular, that we keep dancing around what the solution is to our problem, and then constantly talking about all of the symptoms of the problem.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's just I'm at the point now in my life where I'm on some like retirement shit until we get serious. Like why I don't even want to talk about this shit no more, to be honest with you, until we get serious about it.
Facts.
And getting serious about it is acknowledging that, first of all, in terms of the swirl thing, like what the brother was saying is 100% correct. The majority of black women is with black men. The majority of black men is with black women. So this swirl thing is over-exaggerated. It's a mountain out of a molehill. It's a Negro stalling tactic issue that prevents us from talking about important things because motherfuckers want to be cultural critics. And I used to, like, think about that term cultural critic. I wasn't really bothered by it, but now I am. I'm bothered by that term because what does that mean? I'm a critic of the culture, so I critique the culture. What the fuck does that do? You know what I'm saying? Like that's a title that I want. I don't want that shit. I don't give a shit about critiquing the culture and critiquing the culture within what context? Within the context of white people control the socio-economic and political construct that we live in, and now we're going to critique each other or how we live in under it?
Right. Yeah.
You know, what kind of bullshit is that?
Facts.
If we was really serious about our culture, you know what we would do? We would control the fucking socio-economic and political context we live in. Then maybe you could have some say over the behavior of our people.
Right.
But if you if you want to live in somebody else's reality, then how are you going to sit back and critique your people's behavior within that context? It doesn't make any sense.
Right. There you go.
Because when you can go through our history, I don't give a damn how racist the people were that took over a land. The moment you go into a foreign land, you start fucking the people that's there. Everybody. I don't give a shit who they were. The European would go into a foreign land, they fuck the natives. It's if anything, the question people should be asking is, it's a fucking miracle that the majority of black men is with black women and the majority of black women is with black men. That's the miracle. Because I keep asking people all the time, if you got men and black women with each other to a tune of, on an average, 90%, then what's your issue? It's not 100?
Right. And then
because my thing is, name 100% of anything.
Right.
Name anything with 100% success ratio.
Nothing.
So if you clock in 90, what's your fucking problem? Same thing with the so-called homosexual agenda. And somebody needs to explain this to me. Because I've heard brothers say this, And I really don't think they understand what they're saying. Mm-hmm. If you believe in a homosexual agenda, then what you basically believe is that homosexuality is like The Walking Dead. if you get bit by a homosexual, then you turn into one.
Yeah.
That's what you believe. Because I've heard niggas say this. They say, "Yo, ain't nobody born that way. You make a choice." Well, nigga, then what you so worried about?
Right.
If it's a choice, didn't you make yours?
No, because they still on the fence.
Oh, wait a minute. So
choice.
if somebody comes around you that's homosexual, they're gonna make you choose to be homosexual. So you're afraid you're gonna choose to be a homosexual? That's what you're afraid of? What's the agenda? Can somebody please explain the agenda to me? Heterosexuality is clocking in at about 96% in our community. 96% of us are heterosexual. Where's the homosexual agenda that I should be so fucking terrified about and talking about 24/7 like it's a real fucking issue?
Yo, he got me wilding because I had lunch. We was doing some business and I had lunch with some gay dudes last week, and now I'm sitting here off the brother like, yo, am I gay, son? Oh shit. Like, yo, I sat in Applebee's with some gay motherfuckers. So am I actually gay because I said, no, I'm not gay. I'm heterosexual because who they are doesn't really affect me because I'm a grown-ass man and I know who the fuck I am. But I will say this. I do think if there is a homosexual agenda, King, because I agree with what you're saying from an adult standpoint. If there is a homosexual agenda, I think if there even is one, I think that is aimed at the young, impressionable minds. I don't think I'm 47 years old, son. Like, there's nothing gay that you can do at this stage of my life that's going to make me try some gay shit. It's like it's impossible. But an 8-year-old, a 5-year-old that sees a rapper with a dress on and acting feminine, or if they're making it accessible for him, it's like it's okay. Play with the girl doll. You could do the girl doll that you could put on a pink tutu. I think for very young men, if there is actually an agenda, I think it's targeted at them. I don't think it's targeted at us because, like you said, I know who the fuck I am, man. It doesn't really matter what you like. I know a lot of criminals, but I don't steal.
Right.
I don't steal, man. I know. Yo,
there you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like I know a gang of thugs. I know a gang of criminals. I don't thug. I don't steal. That's them.
See, but that goes to the point that I'm making is that everybody seems to. First of all, who cares if homosexuals have an agenda? Because everybody has an agenda. The fact that an agenda exists does not fucking bother me. Because you can have an agenda all you want. All of the agenda means that homosexuals are trying to fight for their rights and try to push things in their way so they can get people to see things from their perspective. Hey, knock yourself out.
Mm-hmm.
Knock yourself out.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think we've actually villainized the word agenda?
Yeah.
I think
we don't. You know why?
Agenda.
You know why? Because we don't have one.
Right.
That's why.
Fact.
I wish we had a fucking agenda. I wish we had a fucking agenda. Fact. Everybody, we so terrified of everybody else's agenda because we don't have one.
Mm-hmm.
You need to get an agenda.
I disagree with you. Holip, I disagree with you. Our agendas have been taken away from us.
No, they
I'm going to
what
say
do you
that
mean
again.
Taken away from us?
Can you really take
our agendas have been our agendas being that this within the 60s and the 70s, the agendas, our civil rights leaders, they have been taken away from us. They have been killed, and I remember going to church and black families crying because our leaders, our outspoken folk, have been killed. That took a lot out of the black community. I don't think I disagree. I think I disagree with the way you said it more than the premise.
What are you exactly disagreeing with?
The way you said it. Our agendas have. Oh, come on, man. You know what you said.
I know what I said. I'm asking you, how did I say it that you disagree with?
Because our leaders, Medgar Evers, Martin Luther King,
they're all dead.
Malcolm X, yes, they were shot and killed. The
when did they get shot and killed?
The 2 students and the 1 white boy in Mississippi, the 4 black girls in Alabama, and
all of these events you're talking about was in what, the 60s?
Yes. We're
in 2007.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I am that aged that I remember this, and this is where it started.
What's going on in 2018? Do we still have black men in 2018?
It's political.
Or did we all die in the 60s?
It's political and commercial.
Richard.
It's political and it's commercial death.
Richard.
Between our people in 2018.
I'm going to ask you a question. I want to ask you a question, Richard. If all of what you're saying is true, then please explain Holip.
Oh, man. You're going to be here all night.
Explain why I exist. Explain why I'm talking about the things that I talk about. Or is it just me? Am I just some special Negro?
I don't have to. My presence here, I don't have to explain why you exist. The fact that you are here is proof enough that you exist. The questions that you ask, the conversations that you give to us is proof enough that you exist. I don't have to answer why you exist.
Well, you do, actually, because you just went through a whole diatribe about how we got our agenda taken away from us.
Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me?
Doing what?
What am I doing?
Why are you...
Didn't you just tell me that we got our agenda taken away from us?
Yes.
Or did I misquote you?
Yes,
so if we got our agenda taken away from us, then I asked a real logical question. I shouldn't exist. The way that I think, I shouldn't be thinking this way. I should be a bootlicking Negro.
I disagree.
So which one is it?
I think the
Didn't I just say I disagree? Didn't I just say I disagree?
Yeah,
so now you're disagreeing with yourself?
It was war they wanted and war they got, but they put it in the heat where my Uzi got hot when I